Hi, I'm Robert with BTOD TV, and today I'm going to show you how to remove and reinstall the arms on your Herman Aeron Classic chair. The first step in removing your arms is going to be actually taking off the back of your chair. So we have 4 bolts here. We're going to remove all 4 of those. Now I'm going to be doing this by hand, but you also can use a power drill if they're very tight. Just be very careful not to use too high of a torque setting or you could damage the bolts or your chair. I'm going to be using a 3/16 hex bit to remove these bolts. So now that we've removed the back, we've exposed the bolt that holds on the arm assembly here. So now we're going to remove this bolt with a T25 Torx bit. Now you need to hold on to this wheel for the height adjustment on the arm, otherwise it'll spin as you're turning this. So we're gonna keep loosening this up until it comes out. So as you reach the end here, you want to be very careful to not let any of these pieces drop. So I have it pretty loose. Okay, now I'm going to carefully take this apart, keeping all the pieces in line so that when I want to reassemble them, I know which order they go. At this point, you would typically move on to the next arm and remove it the same way as you remove the first arm, and then continue by reinstalling your back. For our chair, we want our Aeron to continue to have arms, so I'm going to reinstall our arm. I'll show you how to do that. To reattach your arm, hold all the pieces in place in the same order as how you took them off. You're going to slide the arm into this slot here, and the bolt goes through the frame assembly into the arm. Now I'm going to hold that wheel for the arm height adjustment so that it doesn't spin as I put this in. I'll start by hand, and then as it gets tight, I'm going to switch over using our T25 Torx bit. So now as I get to where it's getting tight, I want this to be tight enough to have good tension to hold this arm on, but we don't want to go too tight. So once I get it on tight, I'm going to make sure that I still have the ability to move the arm up and down with that wheel adjustment. If you have the arm on too tight, you won't be able to use the wheel to move that arm up and down. So right now, I'm going to loosen it up. Now it's tight, holding in place. I'm going to loosen the arm height, move it up, tighten it back, and it holds in place. If you tighten it too hard as you're reattaching the arm, even if you loosen up this wheel, you will not be able to move the arm up and down. To finish up putting your chair back together, we just need to reinstall your seat back. So I'm going to slide this in the channel here, using these same 4 bolts we removed earlier. I'm going to just start by hand putting these in. Now I'll finish tightening these with my 3/16 hex bit. I hope you were able to follow along as I removed and reattached our arms on our Aeron Classic chair. If you have any other questions, please check out the Learning Center at btod.com. And if you appreciated this video or if it helped you out, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We got a lot more chair content coming out. Thanks for watching.